medium somber cat, how are you? Also, do you call everyone a comrade? Just a second, I just noticed that I need to turn on the radiator. Hi Kuro, how are you? I'm good as well. Thank you for asking. So, I thought about a little bit about your request. You shared your favorite pictures with me. I think I will do the second one in order that you marked as your favorites. It was the one where I, when I first saw the album, thought that's good for a painting or drawing. Thank you. So generally the pictures you sent me showed you as a very cheerful person, and so I thought I probably will do a full watercolor picture with your reference. If that is alright with you. By which I mean a drawing without this charcoal underdrawing, just plain colors on paper. That's very kind of you. I think I will do a full color portrait then. I haven't done one in my stream yet, and I really want to do one. I'm looking forward to it too. This painting here is the fourth in a row that I'm doing with the same technique, and I'm a person who enjoys switching between techniques very, very much. So I'm also looking forward to it. Right now I need to have close attention to the reference, because large area shadings are always a bit hard. You need to concentrate a lot. So the way I do it usually is that I'm looking for a fixed point in the drawing and then extend the blending from there. Like right now I am orienting, if that's the right word, from his nose wing. I'm looking how far the area I'm shading goes and then extend it to there. Here, this area is going to stay almost completely white. I am going to bring in the beard now, or the rest of it rather. quick fix up here. Ah, and I forgot the eyelashes. They are tiny. I also don't want to overemphasize them, but they need to be there. Yeah, I probably will. I have a German YouTube channel where I posted ages and ages ago some tutorial videos, and one of the most frequently asked questions, like serious questions anyway, is about how to draw beards, because somehow many people seem to have problem with that process. And it's actually indeed hard not to do an overkill beard, if you know what I mean, with especially if the guy is blonde, then it's relatively hard. I'm just lifting out some highlights because the light hits there. It will be important later when I add color. Right now, of course, it looks only as if there was a hairless spot, kinda. It's not going to stay that way, because I really look forward to adding color today. I am not sure if I can do it completely, but I will see how far I can go. see if it works. For 30 minutes and 18 seconds. As you can see, last night I set up my nightbot. Now I finally have one. Yeah, yesterday night I got help finally. I'm not very tech savvy, so I was afraid to do it alone. And two guys basically helped me out with it, but turns out Nightbot is not that hard to deal with. My fears were completely completely wrong somehow. Hi there, Pencil Stroke. You sound like an artist. Thank you very much. Let me know if there's anything you would like to know. I'm happy to share my process with you. Let me guess, you do pencil drawings, right? So, do you like to draw people as well? Yeah, that's where I say guilty as charged. Thank you very much, Bay Area Kid. That's so awesome of you. Hope, until later then. Oh, awesome. Would you like to, at Pencil Stroke, would you like to share a picture, one of your drawings, so I can look at it? Awesome. Just post it. Or if you want to stay more private, you can also whisper me. I hope it doesn't. I think I have it, I have thingies, links allowed. I should have it allowed. I'm copying the link. Loading your pictures. Awesome, you should try out charcoal. I bet it will suit you very, very well. You should, because it's also easier to photograph. Yeah, I think I enabled links yesterday, so everything should be alright. You shouldn't get banned for that. Thank you for sharing. Hi Aryan, how are you? Ah, you're German as well. Okay. Try one of these maybe. With mechanical pencils your fingers stay very clean, which is why I bought them in the first place, because I was getting commissions a few years ago and the customers wanted charcoal, of course, and because I wanted to work as clean as I could, I got one of these, and it was really a really good decision for me, because I also like the weight of it, that you actually have something in your hand that you didn't get a notification that my stream started, probably, or that's probably because I hosted someone before, right until I started my stream. I don't know. Okay, pencil stroke, then I have a very easy solution for you. You just take like a spare sheet of paper and just pull it below your palm, and when you go over it, nothing happens, and you can work as cleanly as you want. It also works with a pencil, because, as you know, pencil can be smeared as well. So if you have any questions, please ask. my god, Kuro! That's so nice of you. You're awesome. Thank you so much. One second. Alright. Alright. With that, my pencil stroke I can't this time because this picture is not on the internet, I guess. Or is it? I don't know. But usually I take my references from Reddit Gets Drawn, and this one is a user request from Wave Whiteout. The guy that's in chat right above you is the guy I'm drawing, so. But if you go onto my DeviantArt page, the last picture I did definitely has the reference linked, so you can see how much my art resembles the reference, if you're interested in that. Alright. Kira, thank you so much again. That's really awesome. All right. The left eye, you mean this one, right? From our perspective. It just appears like that. I think it's correct because of the lighting and because the shadows are not 100% correct. Maybe if I do it like this, it will be more apparent. I will have a closer look if you say that, but I want to finish the neck first. I'm always asking with left and right because sometimes people it's easy to get a misunderstanding there because it could mean the right eye from his perspective in a photo. Yeah, totally. So very, very much darkness right here where the neck vanishes inside the sweater because of course there's no light hitting it. That's a very that's a good solution. Yeah, I totally did. I have no idea why it doesn't refresh in my OBS. The goal is met. The thing is, I can't get into my OBS right now because I'm a bit afraid that it will, let's just say I'm having some issues with it. OBS doesn't suck, it's awesome. It's just sometimes a bit glitchy. On rare occasions. Also, it's free. Pencil stroke, I am getting a new camera soon because this one is also not good. This one will be my new face cam and I will get a Logitech something as new like drawing cam. This one, however, is a Microsoft, does it say so on the thing? Nope. It's a Microsoft cam. Alright, the main values are in place, not the shadows, though. Alright. Okay. I will have a 2-minute break now because I really want to get a cup of tea and it's in the next room. I will be back very, very soon. Guten Appetit, Pencil stroke. Now that I'm back, I see this area is not good yet. It's more shades. For that, by the way, I'm taking this piece of leather. Because you get very smooth blendings with it. My useless power, and I can like pick anything. I don't know. I would very much like to talk to cats, if that counts, but that's maybe too useful. Hey Krakenaxt, glad you're here. How are you? I'm very fine. I'm very fine. I don't have to go to stupid work today, and that makes me very happy. The paint monkey, thank you so much for following. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Please let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, I think that's not a useless power, because I can already talk to cats and they don't understand me, I think, and I don't understand them. So I already have that power. It might be quite helpful for me, the useless power of not of a charcoal repelling face, because right now I just looked into the mirror and there's like a huge charcoal stream down my forehead. And I have been out quite often without checking my face in the mirror after I had drawn with like huge charcoal markings on my face, and yeah, of course everyone is too polite to say anything. Or they thought it was a new kind of special makeup or something. So, has anyone else in chat like a useless power, like that one with the restaurant? Or maybe you're just a good trendsetter, pencil stroke. Okay. Okay, Kuro, thank you so much for your donation. I'm sorry the progress thingy doesn't refresh, but yeah, I have no idea why. Kuro, I won't be streaming today, tomorrow. I am streaming today because I have a job interview, and yeah, of course I need to show up there, but I will be streaming on Saturday again. So I'm not sure how far I will go with this today, but I will definitely prepare your request for Saturday. So maybe I can start on Saturday, maybe not, we will see. Okay. Anyway, now you know. So where do I want to start with the headphones? I think right here. I'm pretty sure I am going to get the job. It's more about how many hours I will work each week and what pay I am going to get. So it's that stage of getting a job. It's really, really awesome. Don't know if you knew, but currently I am working at a gambling hall, and that's not the most pleasant environment in the world, and I have been looking to quit there for like actually years, but somehow haven't gone through with it, and now I finally have, and I'm very happy with my decision. You're saying casinos are fun, probably only when you're playing there. On the other hand, it's a completely different environment, I think. Yeah, always know your limit. That's all I am going to say to that. Oh, you worked in a casino, so the tips were high, probably. Kraken, what did you study? Oh, you mean like a pupil student? He's still in chat. Pencil stroke. See, Wave Whiteout was kind enough to share the reference here. Chloe Ventura, thank you so much for following. Thank you. Ah, hi Diddy, how are you? Thanks, Spencer Stroke. I'm very fine as well. Thank you for asking. Let me please know if you have any questions. I will be happy to answer. What is going on with the password? I don't get it. I am using them for sketches. Yes, I haven't done that in a very long while. I just prefer charcoal over pencil because it suits my preferences more. I think of course that pencil drawings are beautiful, but I personally enjoy working with charcoal a lot more. Also, I like the high contrast better, and here on Twitch I think it would be impossible for me to stream something with pencil because my camera wouldn't pick it up. Yeah, I can try. That's true. It will be a challenge because I haven't done it for so long. I actually only use graphite pencils for sketching. There are quite some neat tricks for pencil drawings. Also, what I don't like about pencils is that graphite is so hard to combine with other media. Like charcoal, I can use that with watercolor, oils, pyrography if I wanted to, but I haven't wanted to so far. Is there anything special you would like to see with as a pencil drawing? Like very generally, like a portrait or a car or something. Yeah, but I could also like not print it and do it in charcoal, then put fixative over it and work with that. I mean, the colors would smear a bit, but that sometimes suits me very nicely. Yeah, I can I will think about it, definitely. It's not that I dislike pencils. Vampire Raven 69158. Thank you very much for following. And please let me know if you have any questions. I am very happy to answer them. Good to hear. Somehow, and I haven't noticed that before, the headphones, it's probably just a perspective thingy. Yeah, I think it is. They seem to be much wider here than here. But it's really, the picture is at a stage where I can't change it anymore to make more sense, so I have to go through with it. So yeah, it's also that this one is somehow lighter than this, I mean the metal plastic stuff. Yeah, getting exactly the same is almost impossible. I mean, I have said it often enough, you can't help making mistakes, but one should be able, after a while, to work with them or around them. Yeah, and that's very fine, Kuro. You can make all the observations you want. I mean, I'm the one who initiated that observation. It's just sometimes I will answer that later, Vampire Raven. What was I saying? Sometimes I change a picture's like content to a small degree, so when you look at a photo and the perspective is somewhat crooked, it doesn't matter because you know it's a photo and it is as it is. But if you have a drawing, sometimes shifting things a little bit so they look more realistically is a good approach, because in the end, although you're working from a photo, it is not a photo and it won't make the same amount of sense to a person if he or she looks at it. You know what I mean? That is also why when you portrait someone and you don't know the person in real life and you get only one photo of the person, if you're getting a very, very favorable photo and go with it in the end, the person who gave you that commission may think you didn't draw the person he wants you to draw, because the photo is so favorable that you barely recognize the person behind it. Same goes in the opposite direction with very unfavorable photos. Exactly, Kuro. You gave me different angles of yourself. But this photo, for example, was very unproblematic because you could actually tell that this is how Aryan looks like. It's a rather natural photo. You've got more problems with women who wear heavy makeup, for example. Okay, so here's another thing. I made a mistake right at the beginning of this portrait. This part is bright in the photo, so I have to make this part also dark, so it makes sense. It's not a bad mistake because it's just an inanimate my tongue. It's an inanimate object, so. Okay, back to Vampire Raven. How do you request a portrait? Basically, you ask me, and no, your pictures were perfectly natural, Kuro. Don't worry. It was very much alright. Everything you posted. Some had too much lighting in it. So I would not have been able to work with those, but... So again, back to Vampire Raven. Yeah, you basically asked me if I do a request for you, and if I have time, I will do it. Like right now I have 3 pictures lined up. One request from Kuro, he will be next. Then I really want to do like a cooperation with I Paint Creatures. And I also have a Lulu sketch that needs to be finished soon, because I started it almost a week ago. So Raven, you can, if you're interested that I do your stuff on your face on stream, and you have no problem with it, you can send me 1 picture at least. Better like 3, 4, 5, how much you have, and I can see if I can work with it. I mean, the picture still needs to be workable for me, so not too low resolution, for example. It's a very important aspect. If I can't recognize anything, I can't draw it logically. Hi Maddock, how are you? That's a generous offer, Vampire. If I ever draw you, I will put some fish into the background. And Mike's Quest is there. Hi, how are you? Oh my, the person who's living above me is just vacuuming her apartment. I hope it's not too loud. If it's too annoying, I can just, for a few minutes, turn down the mic on the webcam. I'm very well as well. And Bay Area Kid, you're back. So, did you enjoy the stream? You were with I Paint Creatures, I think. Oh, no worries. You're, it's so late at night where you live. I totally understand. I just live in the wrong time zone, I guess. Like here on stream, for pictures I do on stream, I charge nothing right now. If the requests ever become too much, I will probably be forced to do some kind of selection, you know, but right now I'm not. For a usual commission of a painting, and that's this quality, which I would sell about my like website, I would charge a lot. Bay Area Kid, tomorrow I won't be streaming, sadly. Not really sadly, because I have a job interview, and when I'm back home it will be, the daylight will be gone in Germany and I can't stream anymore. If someone wants the original, they can send me the shipping, which is not a lot, like $10 or something, so I have no use for like an infinite amount of portraits that are stacking up in my room, so I can give them away as well. And if they give joy to someone, why wouldn't I? Like, I don't need to charge for everything. I'm here to draw. So, guys, do you hear the vacuuming? Should I put out the mic for a second until it stops? Hi, iPad creatures, how are you? It's so good that you're here. Alright. I probably hear it a bit louder than you guys, although I'm wearing headphones. Okay, thank you for the feedback, guys. That's wonderful. She doesn't vacuum that often, so... So, how was your stream, I Paint Creatures? I'm so sorry that I couldn't stay, but right now I'm not able to record at night. Otherwise I would have stayed and watched you for a bit longer. Kuro, it's not that bad, she's barely at home. Which means she doesn't produce any dirt. Bay Area Kid, I'm actually, I have met my goal. Kuro provided for more than the rest. But somehow it doesn't reload in my OBS. Thank you, Bay Area Kid. I'm very happy about that as well. I mean, I'm not here for very long, and I would have never dreamt that there are so early quite some donations, so I can get a new cam. So his sweater is very, very dark at the bottom, which fits very, very nicely with the rest of the composition, so you have some like weight down here. Oh yes, I can do a shout out to people. I mean, everyone knows I paint creatures, basically. Yay, it works! You have a wonderful night, a Bay Area kid. I hope you dream of something very, very nice. Oh, Maddox is going as well. Yeah, I have to agree, Bay Area kid rocks. Ah, okay. I paint creatures, if you're still there. Did you finish my watercolor? The watercolor of my creature? All right. See you later. Oh, she's starting again. So you can probably see that it takes me a lot longer to shade a face than like a shirt. Well, this is some kind of jacket, I think. A reason for that is that this is whatever. So it's no one cares if the jacket is like 2 millimeters off, and I don't have to spend like 100% attention on every detail, because what's important is that the idea of the jacket is right. Like that it's three-dimensional, for example, or you can distinguish buttons. That's more important than to be 100% correct. Alright, Maddock. See you later. Probably want to, because I really like the color of this jacket. It's some kind of dark teal. I don't have like a native watercolor for that. I would have to mix it, and right now because this is very close to an ant, the drawing in itself, and I can soon start with the watercolor, which will make me very happy. Alright, so did you enjoy the rest of your stream? When will I burn again? I haven't planned anything yet. I could, of course, burn the creature and mix it with the oil dry brush technique. That would be possible. Would probably make an interesting effect. I paint creatures. Do you have a professional wood burner, or like the cheap one with only the cord you plug in? Whoa, that's expensive. Yours must be a lot better than mine even. And mine, my wood burner is already pretty good. Can do a lot of stuff with that. I paint creatures. What would you like to learn? Like specifically? I mean, my wood burner costs like 100 euro, which would be, I'm really bad at math, so I could be wrong, like $120, I'm not sure. How to shade? Okay, that's easy, I can do that. The basic principle of shading in wood burning, I think, is you start at a low degree. Like if you burn plywood, it would be around 600 degrees Celsius. I don't know how much Fahrenheit that is. And then for every step in shading that goes deeper, you go over that area again at a higher degree until you're satisfied with the amount of darkness. Usually one step in shading for me is like between 20 and 25 degrees, so it takes quite some time, but you get very, very good results with that. What's your goal in pyrography? Do you want to burn wood or leather or paper even? Because you can do that with the cheap ones either. The biggest problem you've had? Ah, okay, yeah, that's easy to fix. You just sand it the next time. Like, this is what I use for sanding. I will. Okay, you probably also use cheap, very cheap wood. I can show you the difference between cheap and expensive wood. You don't want to get any splinters, right? It's like this is cheap wood. It costs like 20 cents per piece, and you see it's not very good. Can break apart, you get splinters. Like this area is so rough, even if I sand it, it will be a bad piece. I use these occasionally for stuff like this, like fan art, or when I just want to try something out. This is better quality. You don't even have to sand it, it is ready to go. You can also see it's a bit thicker, but still it has these this very, very bad wood in the middle, and you can burn through it and get unhomogeneous results. Now, good wood. What was it? Birch wood, I think. This is birch wood. The other two were plywood. So this is a thick piece of paper. These are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wood panels glued to one another. It won't bend, it won't ever lose its form. And you can also see that it has quite a beautiful Maserung is the German word, I don't know the English word, how the structure of the wood is very beautiful. And it is also harder, so you get more precise shadings. Yeah. On those I only sand the edges, so I don't get splinters in it. I also get these directly from a wood merchant, so that's a pro. The ironic thing is that the cheap wood is actually only in like in money cost only a bit cheaper than the much more valuable wood. And you could just see why I didn't do any more wood burnings on stream, because my camera doesn't pick it up very well. The new one hopefully will. But I will definitely let you know when I do another pyrography on here. So let's get this finished. I'm almost done and very excited. Yeah, already, alright. If you got it from a carpenter, he knows what you need. You mean when I just started out pyrography, or wave whiteout, sorry. I originally sketched in the leather strip from your bag, but I think I won't draw it because it doesn't add any like valuable information to the picture. Will only distract with another color value from like the face, and I want that is the most important part of the picture, naturally in portraits. I can show you actually how I was when I started it, because I have a picture on DeviantArt from my first pyrography ever. But I would say it came easy to me. It's, don't want to brag, but I had very much fun right away with it. But I gotta add that in the beginning I had a very cheap wood burner. Here it is. Come on. wanted to show you very quickly my sanding tool though. So this is a sanding pillow basically. It's soft, and because it was used up so fast, I just wrapped new sanding paper around it and still use it like this. Almost forgot it. Wait, Whiteout, are you still there? Because I'm almost finished and I am going to pick up some colors now. And I just wanted to make sure, you said earlier that every color is okay with you, right? Alright, good to know. Just wanted to make sure that I don't paint any colors you dislike. Okay. Also, because it's you, do you see any anything that I have somehow not picked up? What still needs to be done, in your opinion? Just asking because I'm almost at the stage where I can put a bit of fixative on top of it and then start the rest. Alright then. Alright. So I will be right back. I will just get the fixative and fixate it. Alright, this needs like 30 seconds to dry. Yeah, I like my creature very much. I guess I paint creatures. I think it will be interesting for you if I get my face cam soon. You'll probably see some resemblance between me and the creature. Right. It's almost... no. So this time I will start with the background. And I can already start mixing a bit of teal. You just painted what you felt. Alright, I think we go with this color, Phthalo Blue. It's very, very beautiful, but heavily staining, which means you can't lift it off. Once it's there, it's there. You won't ever get it off the paper again. It's a rather risky color, so to say. So I'm bringing that onto my palette. Probably this opaque green as well, because I will only use trace amounts anyway. The problem with the Phthalo Blue is that it's actually pretty dominant as a color, and many artists prefer other colors over phthalo because they merge better with the rest, and you always got this phthalo tint if you just once use it. Okay, so I will turn it around for a bit. Take my big pony hair brush. Refinements, I have to look that word up. I don't know what it means. saw the finished sketch from that you did digitally, but I was out of the stream before you started the color. Alright, I also want some charcoal to mingle in the background, so I just put some of it onto my masking tape. Now let's see if we get a good teal color. Oh, if it's too intense. I also need a counter color to teal, basically. Maybe just indigo. On the other hand, maybe I keep the background just rather cold, because his face is going to be rather warm. Ah, yes, I saw that then, because your sketch was finished, and I personally love that creature. I also loved the love dragon. If I make it into your stream tomorrow, you must show me. How both things turned out, because I really liked how you started the wings. It isn't intentional, but I somehow like it, because it somehow looks as if you were outside with your headphones now, from the colors. Ah, okay. I paint creatures. No, your proportions were so alright. There was nothing I had to add. Everything was beautiful, like the casting motion. I was wondering about the broom though. Was it a water broom to sweep water? like a witch's broom to fly away. I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. But I guess a broom does look like a brush, like the sweeping the old ones. I have one like that here in my room, actually. Yeah, awesome. It's a brush. I'm just wondering all the time, do I need a third color in the background? Like yellow or something. That's so cool. I paint creatures. That's so cool. That's especially cool because on the art fair I was the big thing I learned there was how the old masters did water. I haven't tried it out yet, but I finally understood the basic principles of drawing reflections, painting reflections in water. Alright, now the other half. And I really hope Aryan is okay with this color, but I think these are peaceful colors, but still vivid. And I guess they will go very nicely with the face colors later. Although I will certainly repeat the teal color in some places. Awesome, good to know. Thank you for the feedback. It's such a unique situation to have the people I paint actually like right next to me. I will certainly try it out soon. The water reflection thingy, it's a very advanced technique that takes a lot of time. And I'm not sure if I can pull it off yet. It may need some time to get the process right, because I didn't see the old masters painting how they actually do it. I just see the end result in the picture and make my conclusions from that, so I don't even know if I'm right about that. I still have to try it out. So, oils, yes, oils, definitely oils. You could do the same with acrylics though, probably with gouache as well if you can lift it. You can't do it with usual watercolor, I think. You would have to work around that and prepare it differently. Again, some indigo and some teal, which is mixed from phthalo blue and opaque green. Okay. You can do awesome stuff with acrylics. The effects you can do with acrylics are so many. You've got so many possibilities with acrylics, but it's just not for me. Oh, that's alright. Alright. So now I will turn it around. I may or may not, I'm not sure yet, I have to wait till it's dry and make a second layer. I can do that right now because it would hurt the paper too much, in which I would bring in another layer that goes basically until here. So this part in the background would be a bit darker. I also want to bring in, because I'm at it already and the paper is nice and wet, I bring in some sprinkles of white. Those will appear far more intense now that the paint is wet than later, because white in watercolors is not very opaque. I also, in another portrait, I used salt for the background, but that didn't work out too well. Oh, Jesus Almighty is following me. Thank you so much. Jesus is following me. That's awesome. And by the way, if you're a person who does watercolor, yeah, Kuro, the color stage has begun. If you like to do like these sprinkles, don't just throw your like this. Don't do that. It brings color all over the place. Just load the brush fully with paint and then dip on it. Like as if you were trying to shake salt out of a salt shaker. Alright, I'm finished for now. Hey Solemn King, how are you? Probably tired, I think. I think Creatures is going. So for everyone who has lately joined the stream, and doesn't know I paint creatures, you should check out his channel because he's amazing. Just correcting one little thingy here. Where I didn't do the correct edge. Yeah, totally unique. Hey, Ari is da. Hi, Ari. Ariani is a real life friend of mine. We went to the same school, so and she's a streamer as well now. She streams League of Legends. So if one of you guys is into League of Legends, you can follow her as well. Kuro, yeah, he does indeed paint creatures. Thanks for coming by. I'm very happy when you come by. So yeah, I had already a lot of Dota players in my stream. I have no clue why. Probably because there are a lot of Dota players, but never mind. So Ari, your stream looks wonderful. I'm so happy that it all looks so great. In Ariana's stream you can also learn how not she herself, but her friends on voice chat, how to how's the English word? How to swear in German. It's some of these guys are really hardcore in their swearings. I laughed my ass off yesterday, basically. Alright, I was just about to make a huge mistake. I wanted to start here, but this area is still wet. And if I start with a dark color on my brush right here, it will soak into the background and give me a very bad outcome, basically. So I need to have a look. Which area can I paint now that doesn't border directly on the background? And you can see there's not much I can go with. Like even his face, because I do paint below the beard first, the skin parts, borders here. So I could do his neck, but that's an illogical part to start, which means I will probably just take a 3 minutes break or something, and I can probably then start, because it's not that wet. Alright, how do I do that? Oh, Solemn King, have you haven't shared something with me yet from your art. If you want to, you can do so. I'm always interested to see what you guys do. And how I do that the background looks so deep. It doesn't even look deep yet. It's I perceive it as flat still, because I think I will apply another layer that reaches from here to here, with another layer of indigo blue, which is a very, very deep blue, and teal, which I mixed from phthalo blue and opaque green. And your English isn't broken. So I wanted to ask you yesterday, but you were concentrating so hard on the game. Yeah, sure, do so, Solemn King. If you want to share, do so. Links are allowed. Ari, did you set up everything by yourself? Because these were like huge steps from the stream I had seen before. Oops. No, I don't have a Discord. I, in fact, haven't used a single Discord yet in my entire life. I'm sorry if that is like a common thing, because I have been invited to quite a few Discord channels already, but I don't know that stuff yet. So one thing I can do is shade the inner eyeball. Also, always keep in mind when I do watercolors on this paper, which is so thin, it throws waves and becomes slightly translucent, so everything appears a bit darker than it will be in its dried out stage. Vicious Fool, how are you? I hope you're less tired today. And Mike's Quest, please do. Please try it out. You will, it suits your style. Really does. Okay, where is it? So, because I can't really move forward right now, I will take a very short break, get myself a new cup of tea and wash my hands so they're not as dirty. I will be back in like 2-3 minutes, Just reading the chat. Ari, everything will work out for you. It looks very professional already, what you have. Blue Phoenix 1991. Thank you so much. Yeah, me too. I will be right back in like 3 minutes. Blue Phoenix, do you stream creative as well? Or did you tell me and I even forgot? Because sometimes I'm bad with names. Oops. Knocked over my medium. 1 second. Alright, this should be good. So for the headphones, I'm of course not making everything a naturalistic color because I find it more interesting to merge colors into like the stuff instead of keeping it 100% naturalistic. So for the headphones, I want them to be like unobtrusive. So they are not the main focus point in the picture, which is why I'm giving them a tint of, not burnt, it is Van Dyke brown with deep indigo blue. And right now I'm mixing it onto my masking tape, which occasionally also serves as palette. as it seems. Blue Phoenix, I will definitely check you out. See what you do. Also, the for those people who also do watercolor, it might be interesting, because I did the bases with charcoal. The charcoal will merge with the rest of the watercolor and stain them a bit, make them less saturated. Which is an interesting effect. Also, I need some new teal. Just put it down here. Watercolor is so nice. You can basically use everything as palette, because when this dries I just put more water over it and it's ready to go again. Also, I think what this palette needs is probably brilliant yellow instead of the usual Venice yellow. Yes, I would. Just post a picture. Now, where's the yellow? I'm a bit messy as well. I don't sort my colors. I just always throw them into big boxes. And usually hope for the important colors to be like up. Ah, okay. Nagisake. No, I'm not, but you also did headphones. That's nice. Awesome, thanks for sharing. I like it to see stuff. Blue Phoenix, I just saw that you followed me. Thank you so much. And Amethystium too. Thank you so much for following as well. I'm so glad you're here, guys. And Blue Phoenix. Oh, that's awesome. I really like the starry sky. I think you also work with masking tape. That's cool. Thank you for sharing. Let me see if I can get a better focus. Yeah, that's better. Thank you so much, Amethystium. Yeah, tape is awesome. It immediately gives everything you do like the extra hint of professionalism. I mean, you guys only see it with this messy masking tape right now. If it's finished, as soon as it is finished, sorry, it will look like this. And I always find it very appealing if these clear borders are there. I'm just bringing in the highlights right now with Brilliant Yellow, which is a very translucent, non-staining color. It's which means it gives you the opportunity on if you use usual watercolor paper to lift it off again. It won't be possible here, but on usual watercolor paper it's a fantastic color for lifting. And by the way, right at the beginning of the stream I had the guy in who gets to be the next request basically. His name is Kuro, and I will very probably do a full color watercolor next. Awesome Blue Phoenix, I'm looking forward to that. Also, I guess I can I follow you? I will follow you definitely later so I can see more of what you do. So, although this yellow right now is very intense, it only appears to be that right now because I haven't shaded with the with the darker colors over it. But it's always better, especially if you work with translucent colors like a Brilliant Yellow, to do the highlights first. In watercolor, anyway. So I can give the eyes a yellow highlight already. Danke, Ari. So, next thing I want to do is start with the forehead. So you've guys gotta know so you don't get a huge, like I don't know, get afraid or something for the picture. I won't hurt it. But the water will cause the paper to wrinkle now because I'm making a huge area very wet. It's the main reason why I mount my pictures is so they get into their even state again. You can already see some of the charcoal is dissolving into the water. Also, the areas that are very wet, like these, are getting very dark because you can basically see the wood through the paper. Alright, so another color I need today is burnt sienna. Burnt sienna is also a very good color for lifting, just so you know. And this, by the way, is less intense in real life than you see it on camera. So don't worry, everything will be alright once it is dry again. Another color I'm using for his skin is English red. It's a very mellow red, almost a brown, very much like brick red. Thanks for your trust, Wave Whiteout. I'm glad you're alright with this. The nice thing is, because you're here, is I can be a bit more free in what I do. Because I can always make sure if the outcome is alright with you. Alright. Some more here. For the hair roots, I'm putting in an extra tint of English red, and it doesn't matter if I get a bit over the border, nothing at all. Alright, and some burnt umber as well. This is only the first layer to get down some basic colors. There will be a second layer to define lights and shadows more. Can also bring in some teal. Where do I want some teal? Probably here. want to keep the weight even, a very small amount of teal right here. Alright, so I will shift it a little and shift it back again to the other direction, give it a little shake, and now I can take off excess water. All right. Kuro, yes, it is, but it's just a different style. It won't be like a worse painting or anything. I think it just fits better with your personality as well. How do I say this? With the personality you have shown me in your pictures. Also, I haven't done a full watercolor in quite some time. And usually if I do a technique that I haven't done in quite some time, I work extra hard and have more fun with it. So it will only be positive for your request. Rodina, hi! Thank you very much. And thank you so much for following. I appreciate you being here. I just want to send this to Kuro so he knows what he's gonna get. Here, Kuro, have a look at this. This is full watercolor. I will be doing something similar to your face as well. I'm sure I can get better if I would work even more hours on drawing. I could certainly become a lot better. I'm concentrating right now rather hard because the eyes are so important. For them I so far only used brilliant yellow for the shadows, the lightings, and English red. Another color I desperately need in this is burnt umber for the ultimate shadows. Like here. Giving his eyebrows a very basic tint right now with burnt umber. Aryan has very dark hair, so burnt umber is like the correct color for that. Indigo as well, it's awesome for that. And you guys can probably see right now that the background is becoming brighter again because the paper is drying. The same will happen to the forehead. And as soon as it is dry, I will work on this area because I want to have a transition, but right now I can do it because the paper is so thin I would hurt it with my brush. Hi Officer Gaming 02. So I am putting a bit of dark indigo into his pupil. Okay, I hope you sleep well. Will you stream today again? Oh, okay. Maybe I visit you then. Grüß den Dominik. Ah, okay. Awesome. Hope you can relax a bit. I can't play with you guys. Reason for that is that I can't currently start League of Legends. I have no idea why, but I will let you know if I can join you again. And I don't have the headset yet. I will get it tomorrow probably. It's not because of the beta client, because I don't run the beta client. It's too annoying, basically. It's just a Linux thing, I guess. Probably has to do with Flash again. You guys can see if I push this down how thin it is. I'm just testing with this how far the paper is already and where I can continue my work. Thank you so much for the host again, Silicon Bleach. Are you around? Silicon Bleach, everything is appreciated. I mean, how many people have I brought to your channel? Like, that wasn't a lot either. So, how are you today? So you work with charcoal again. I think charcoal suits you very well. You handle the coarseness of charcoal very I don't know the word. Like what you do shows a lot of confidence in your skills, and I of course like that. Sir Captain Nickelbottom, thank you so much for following. Okay. Yeah, that's understandable. So, do you know when you will be I have watched actually Stranger Things, and I thought it was very sweet, a very sweet show with the kids. So if you like Stranger Things, you must watch what's it called? It's one of my favorite series in the whole wide world, and now I can't come up with the title. That's embarrassing. Twin Peaks. I was looking for Twin Peaks. So weird and so awesome. I'm not sure yet if the headphones may be too unobtrusive, because right now they only show like a hint of yellow, a hint of blue and a hint of brown. I'm not sure if I'm satisfied with that, but I will keep going with this. Yeah, you must watch that one. It's one of the... It doesn't have many like effects as you are used to from today's series, but like the tension you actually feel in especially the second season is incredible. I was actually like afraid watching it, and that rarely happens, that I'm so much inside a series that I forget it's a series and actually get creeped out. It's also very artsy and has very interesting music, so Aryan, in case you're still there, what do you think of the headphones so far? Do they need anything else? Would you change them? Alright, thanks. Silicon Bleach, what did you paint today? Was it people again? I'm just gonna have a sip of tea in a second. So hey I'm just reading your message, sorry. Hi Hickjoy. This is not a Reddit Get Strong. It's a request from Wave Whiteout, who is in the stream right now, as like in the chat. Puppies are always good. Silicon Bleach, do you know when you will stream again? Also, did you make an alternative account which is called Coco Bean? Ah, you have Thanksgiving today in the US. We don't have that here. Oh, the puppy is awesome. Wave Water, Silicon Bleach, why don't you share it in stream as well, and I give you a shout out. Because I finally have a Nightbot. So in case you guys haven't already met him, Silicon Bleach is a very talented artist, and what is very cool about his stream is that he does actually does measurements on stream. Like, you see how he measures stuff from a reference and then puts it into action on his paintings. I have never seen anyone do it live. It's a very helpful lesson. Solemn King, you don't need to download Nightbot, you just have to open their website and connect it to your Twitch stream, and that's everything. From there you can set up everything, like cool stuff like exclamation mark uptime or something, so you can check how long I have been online, or you can give it a command like Twitter, so people can find your Twitter. Somehow my camera is very dark. Let me have a look if I can fix it. Maybe like this. That's too much. Alright, I guess it's just because daylight is dwindling. Yeah, if I can do it, you can do it probably. I'm not very tech savvy. I mean, two guys helped me with it, but if I would have spent time in like the Nightbot forums or something like that, I would have come to the same conclusions probably. And I'm really not good with computers or anything. Some people, however, say that MooBot is easier. I don't know, I haven't tried it. Whenever I want to work with gravity, I just put something below it, in this case an empty tissue box. So my image gets tilted and I can work with gravity. Yeah, there's also a lot of documentation for Nightbot, so whatever you're looking for, you will probably find a documentation of it. Alright, this doesn't make any sense anymore. I mean, you can basically see nothing right now. How long have I been up today? Thanks to my nightbot, I can check that now. I've been on for like 3 hours. Or let me know if the camera quality is becoming too annoying, and I would just stop and continue tomorrow. Thank you very much, Silicon Bleach. If soap doesn't help anymore, just use alcohol. Like disinfectant, for example, has a lot of alcohol in it, or window cleaner. That helps you get rid of the stuff. In case you didn't know yet. I hope you have a pleasant Thanksgiving. Yeah, turpentine is not that good to your skin, but you probably don't have like girls' skin like I do. Dudes, turpentine would totally work for cleaning. Just saying. Alright guys, this really makes no sense. I'm seeing it on OBS and the quality is so bad for you. I really don't want to go on. It's almost dark here as well. If I were just doing like a charcoal drawing, it wouldn't be a big problem, but because of the water reflections, it just doesn't work. Okay, as I have told like a few times today already, but in case someone doesn't know, I won't be able to stream tomorrow because I am going to a job interview, and by the time I will return to my home, it will already be dark. So the next stream will be on Saturday, probably like the same time as today, from 1 o'clock in Berlin to 3 o'clock, because that day I have to go to work again. Sunday will probably my tongue is in knots again. Will probably be a more extensive stream. Minimaster 3600, thank you so much for following. Thank you so much, Medic Geek. I'm sorry that you got a Nightbot warning. I have to do stuff with the symbols as it seems. And hello Glitterlands, I'm so sorry that I'm going offline now that you've shown up, but maybe you can catch me on Sunday when I will be streaming again. And Solemn King, I'm glad to hear that. I enjoyed you guys being around very much. Yeah, Medic Geek, it's absolutely no issue at all. It's my mistake, not yours, for, I mean, you had too many exclamation marks. That's why Nightbot was triggered. But that's really not an issue. Of course you didn't. I only set up Nightbot last night, so I don't have that much experience with it. Oh, this one isn't finished. It only has one layer of paint on it. And that's not enough, as you know. So I hope you all have a pleasant day, especially people from the USA who seem to have Thanksgiving today. I wish you all a very, very pleasant day and good meals. We will see each other soon, I hope. Thank you so much, Glitterlands. So I will look for someone to host, as usual. Fake Biscuit, thank you so much for following. Thank you so much. Next time you catch me, I will hopefully be online a bit longer. So let's go to Twitch Creative and find someone awesome to host. Or does anyone have any suggestions handy? Okay. Goodbye, Aryan, and thank you so much. I still haven't found anyone. Awesome. Oh, Chloe Ventura, she was in my stream earlier. As it seems, she does pretty nice line work. And we are going to host her.
Mr. Budsmoker, are you okay? Just to be fair.
Also, she looks very nice. I hope you enjoy her. She looks awesome.
You've always been special here, so